afternoon, everybody. How are y'all? So thank you all for coming today. My name's Don Garner. I'm the Deputy Chief for EMS, and we're very excited to have you here opening this fantastic facility. We appreciate all the hard work that FD&C has done opening this facility. I'm very excited for some personal reasons. My wife is originally from Apex. My in-laws live here, so I have a very close connection here, and I also used to work for the EMS agency that was based out of Apex many years ago. So I have run many calls in the town. So it means a lot for you all to be here to help us celebrate this grand opening. And as excited as I am, there's probably one person more excited than I possibly could be, and that is Commissioner Cheryl Stallings. So I'd like to invite her up to say a few words. Commissioner Stallings.
You know that I'm so excited. Yes. Well, it's so good to be with you all. I'm Cheryl Stallings, one of your Wake County Commissioners, and I represent District 3, which is this part of Apex, Western Wake, including parts of Cary and Marsville as well. But it's such a pleasure to be with you all here. It's always a good day when I'm in Apex, and we have progress to celebrate yet again. So I'm looking to see, I don't think I have any of my Commissioner colleagues here, but I always like to scan the group. But I do see some Apex Town Council colleagues, because I'm a former Apex Town Council member, so always good to see my colleagues and mayor from Apex. So, I'm not just saying how happy I am to be here because I live here, and I have lived here for 28 years, just by the way, for anybody taking notes. So Apex is a very special place to me. Wake County is a very special place to me. I've been in Wake County for over 35 years. This new EMS station has 3 emergency response bays, an upgraded day room, kitchen and dining space, support space, and sustainability features like our solar panels. So just really grateful for all the thoughtfulness that went into the design of this space. It's a state-of-the-art facility because our EMS providers deserve the best, because they provide the best to us. These teams sacrifice traditional work hours and time with their families to care for us. They treat us during some of our most vulnerable times in our lives. Even when it's a long shift, they provide quality service day in and day out. So we honor them by giving them our best. This new EMS station will ensure that EMS providers are comfortable and the Apex residents continue to receive quality care, which is great because Apex continues to grow. A lot of people still want to call Apex home. Our newest census data shows that between 2020 and 2024, Apex grew by 16.5%, and that's about 10,000 new residents here in Apex. Residents move here for a high quality of life, and that includes a safe and healthy community. So thank you to our EMS who will provide that safety and comfort. Thank you to the town of Apex for all of your collaboration in this building process. And I don't know if any of our neighbors are here, surrounding neighbors, but I just want to also just acknowledge to our neighbors, you know, growing and building sometimes has impacts, and it's not always easy. And I just want to thank them for their patience during this process as well. Together, we are committed to our work together, and we will work to make sure that Apex remains the peak of good living.
All right, thank you, Commissioner Stallings. And up next, we would like to hear from the Apex mayor. Thank you, sir.
All right, good afternoon. Everybody's talking about how excited they are. I'm excited as well. This is a big time for Apex, and it's a golden moment, I often say. And, you know, I got my gold kicks on. I don't wear these all the time. Y'all know that. Y'all know the story. You hear me say it all the time. Before I get started with my remarks, I do want to acknowledge my colleagues that are here. I have Mayor Pro Tem Ed Gray, Councilmember Terry Mahaffey, Councilmember Arnold Zigerman, Town Manager Randy Vosberg, Assistant Town Manager Mishra John, and then our Town Clerk Alan Coleman. So thank y'all all for being here. And then our wonderful staff, Fire Chief, he's here, Tim Herman, all of y'all, thank y'all for being here today to celebrate this golden moment. So this is a county-led initiative, we're proud that Apex is home to this new state-of-the-art EMS building. And I want to say I did my tour, and this is truly an amazing place. I want that corner office over there. It has a nice view. I really love it. But as Commissioner Stallings talked about, you know, Apex is not growing at all. I mean, 16%, that's not really much, I think. But now 80,000 approximately in this town, and projected to be over 100,000 by the end of this decade. So there's a need for this type of facility in our town, a monumental moment. It also gives us a chance to reflect on where we come from. Now, some of you may be familiar. Sir, you talked about your time here in Apex, the Apex EMS Station on East Williams Street, West Williams actually, and is that East Williams, West Williams? 55, we're gonna say. Sometimes it's hard to figure out which side it's on. But I remember the Winstead family. They were very devoted, committed. They began serving our community back in 1971, providing direct emergency medical service to the people of Apex. And I remember them serving so well with compassion and dedication and a deep sense of duty. And over the years, our beloved community, they depended on that. They expected that. And those Winstead family and all of those people that worked in that environment, they helped set this expectation. So here we are, the legacy of providing exceptional and prompt service, providing top level emergency medical and safety services lives on, or will live on, in this new facility. And this building will provide benefits that will be felt directly by our residents, the people right here, the neighbors right next door. And I just want to thank everyone involved in this process. I talked to Sarah, Tommy. Thank you so much for your community engagement and making sure that the neighbors knew exactly what we were doing. Our staff was involved with that as well, so thank you. But we understand why this is going to be a tremendous benefit for the community. Quicker response times, access to modern equipment, and a stronger, more connected emergency response network. And I speak often about the importance of collaboration and partnerships. And I have to say it, you guys can repeat with me, there is nothing we can't accomplish when we work together, of course. But this project would not be possible without the collaboration and amazing colleagues at the Wake County Board of Commissioners. So thank you all so much, among many others that were involved in the process. Now, this over $4 million new facility stands as a symbol of regional collaboration. And that's what I'm excited about. A shared investment, well worth it, in the safety and well-being of our residents. And we're excited that this new chapter in public safety and emergency care is happening right here in Apex. And I'm proud to honor the legacy that brought us to this moment. So in closing, I urge everyone to take the time to acknowledge and support the men and women who provide this emergency medical service to us. They give so much of themselves. And they make the sacrifice for us to be able to have, again, a safe community and the well-being of our family. So on behalf of the town of Apex, it's a congratulations to our community. And this is something truly, truly, truly special. And I cannot wait to cut that ribbon. Let's make it happen. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Mayor. Now I'd like to invite Deputy County Manager Jose Cabanas to say a few words.
How you all doing? Good afternoon, everyone. I am honored to be here this afternoon celebrating all of you about this exciting sort of opening of this great station. You all know Wake County EMS has seen significant growth in recent years. That is reflected here today with the opening of this fantastic and beautiful building. Apex Main EMS Station will help our EMS system continue responding quickly to the needs of our community here in Apex. It is also an important part of a larger plan to keep all residents in Wake County safer. One of Wake County's strategic focus areas is building a safer community together. This means that we're constantly working to assess and improve our public safety system so that our residents receive the services they need when it matters the most. Last year, Wake County EMS responded to over 130,000 calls. Let me say that again, 130,000 calls in a year. I still remember we were kind of having deep breaths when we broke 100,000 calls. Just can't believe it's been that quickly. So that number obviously continues to increase every year, and you're aware Wake County is growing, and that's a reflection of the growth that we're continuing to see across the community. That means the demand of our EMS system will continue to grow as well. We created our EMS facilities master plan to help us expand the abilities of our EMS system over 7 years, right? So we're always looking at how do we better locate and position to respond to the community. This way, we ensure that everyone in every corner of Wake County continues to receive a timely response to emergencies, even as demands continue to increase. So, as the mayor said, cutting the ribbon on Apex Main is the latest milestone in that plan, and we're excited to be cutting that ribbon today. Obviously, I make it sound very simple, but building a building like this doesn't just appear overnight. A lot of people work very hard to make this project happen. First, I'd like to recognize and thank the Wake County Board of Commissioners for their unconditional, unwavering support for public safety. Without you, these plans could not even become a reality, so thank you. Now, I'd also like to recognize our contractor, GG Builders. I'd like also to recognize our design team, Williard Stewart Architects, our civil design team of Timmons Group, and the mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and structural design team of Dewberry. Thank you so much. Also, our phenomenal Wake County Facility Design and Construction team. Tommy, Mark, you all are amazing. Also, our GSA team, obviously that whole collaboration, you guys just make things look very simple, even though we know they're not. And of course, the leadership team and administrative team of Wake County EMS, thank you so much for the work. And lastly, I want to really thank and congratulate our town of Apex and the Apex Fire and Police Departments for their fantastic support. Thank you so much. One of the things that we're very proud of here in Wake County is our partnerships, because we really can accomplish a lot of things on behalf of our community with our partnerships. So thank you to our municipalities and our local public safety agencies. To close, I just want to say I'm very excited to see what the future holds for us here in Apex and across Wake County as we continue to grow, innovate, and improve. Thank you again for having me today, and let's get ready for that room.
And now I'd like to ask the EMS Director, John Stugnick, for a few words.
Thanks, Don. Thank you, Commissioner and Mayor, for your support of Wake County EMS and the station. I'm really happy to be here to celebrate the opening of Apex Main EMS Station. So many people have put so much work to make this a reality, from our contractors and architects, like Dr. Cabanas just mentioned, to our FD&C team, standing in the back, and we really appreciate you all as well. And really, our municipal partners also. I want to give a special shout out to our Apex Fire Department and Apex Police Department. And if you don't know, we've been sharing space with them for a while in their public safety center while this project came to life. And so we really appreciate all of their support during the hours of behind-the-scene moments that we've had sharing space, cooperating, and collaborating together. And it's been a pleasure to work so closely with our fire and police partners. They truly embody what public safety and public service is all about. And I'm sure that they're ready for us to get out of their hair and get some space back. But we'll always be grateful for that relationship that we've built and been able to strengthen over this time. So we really do appreciate that commitment and collaboration. Of course, we didn't just build the station to give their firefighters their space back. As our county population continues to grow by about 66 a day, it's essential that we enhance our public safety infrastructure. We have to set our first responders up for success in order to provide our residents with the best possible emergency services. Working hand in hand with local agencies like Apex Fire and Police is one way that we can do that. Another is by building top-of-the-line facilities in strategic locations. When we equip our responders with the tools and resources and support they need, no matter where they're stationed in the county, we empower them to focus on what matters most, performing the demanding life-saving work that they do each and every day. We in Wake County are fortunate enough to be able to provide these resources, and there are already more plans in the works. We'll be opening a new regional hub next spring, not too far from here, in the neighboring town of Cary. And by the end of next year, we expect to complete major upgrades to Station 2 in Raleigh, which has been around since the 70s. I'm optimistic about these upcoming enhancements and about the overall future of Wake County EMS, and I am so very grateful to everyone who has helped make this growth happen. The work that we do makes a real difference in the everyday lives of our residents, who can rest assured that in their moment of crisis, they can count on us. Thank you again for your support, and we appreciate you all coming out to the ribbon cutting today.
And that brings us to Chief Herman, Apex Fire Department.
Close it out.
Yeah, I know I'm the thing standing between you and a Friday afternoon, which it just started raining, so maybe I should talk for a little bit. I only have one page, it's really big font. Chief, we are moving all your stuff out as we speak. So when you leave here, it's going to be outside in the rain. I'm joking. Good afternoon. Fun fact, Chief Gardner and I went to high school together, so we've been doing this a while. Long time. So thank you. It's surreal to be here with you as we open up this station. But good afternoon again. Again, my name's Tim Herman, and I have the honor of serving as the Apex Fire Chief. And it's a privilege to be here today for this ribbon cutting. So what I want to talk to you about right now real quick is relationships and the relationship that we have with you guys. So we all know relationships are vital in many ways, especially when it comes to outcomes, positive outcomes and success. If a relationship is not good, then those outcomes and results will certainly suffer. This is true in any kind of relationship, whether we're talking about your friends, spouses, co-workers, your kids, or the relationship that we have with Wake County EMS. Our relationship with Wake County EMS is vital because our success and positive outcomes is measured in saving lives. We, along with every other fire department in Wake County, work seamlessly each and every day with Wake County EMS paramedics to deliver world-class service, living out their mission of prompt, compassionate, clinically excellent care. I don't know of any other profession that can bring two separate organizations together hundreds of times each day and come together that quick and work as one unit. And I do believe we are one unit. So that's impressive. I don't know of any other profession that can do that. This new Wake County EMS station is a symbol of continued commitment of our relationship together, improving EMS service here in the town of Apex and also the Apex rural areas. We are very excited to have you as our new neighbors next to Station 5, and we look forward to our continued relationship as we continue to provide the service to all that we serve. So thank you very much. Let's cut the ribbon.
Thanks, Chief Herman. It made me feel old because doing the quick math, that's over 30 years. So I appreciate that. But I also appreciate the relationship that we have not only with the Apex Fire Department, Apex Town, but all of our first responder partners, because we could not do it without them as well. So that is it. That concludes our ceremony. So now comes the hard part. We have to do pictures. And we're going to do this in 2 groups, so I have been informed. And my job is to read the instructions, and your job is to follow them. All right, so we're going to do one large group photo in front of the ambulance with all of the folks who were instrumental in bringing the station to life. So the design team, FDNC, Jason, some of our EMS folks, the town. We're going to line up. We're going to do one big one. And then we are going to kick you out. And the elected folks will come up, and the elected folks and the chiefs will actually cut the ribbon.
1,